wondered how much we can push a class into as much powerful as it can be without changing it up to the point that is game breaking? Want to utilize the unused features of a certain character to fulfill that perfect blend of balance and destruction. As cool the classes are, they can't escape the people's need for their favorite class to stand out a little bit more. For today's mod episode, it's time for us to showcase our class mods and unleash their true potential. This is Toby from the MasterBok Show, and let's make your favorite class as OP in all the right ways. Starting with our first mod of the day is the Paladin Unleashed. Do you feel the vanilla Paladin is a bit mid? I mean, the only cool thing that the Paladin has while you're leveling is up to level 6, that you get like devotion auras. Tired of all those underwhelming nerfs that they did to Lay on Hands? Lay on Hands is the most powerful healing spell in the game. Before patch number 1, it scales with character level, so the more you level up, the more powerful the Lay on Hands becomes. Want to truly become the holy warrior, smiting enemies and healing your allies with your divine power? Role-playing as those really cool paladins from World of Warcraft.
The moment he falls, we will claim him.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine. You just can't get into it because they would never understand.
You serious?
Well, the Paladin Unleashed got you covered. This mod will provide additional feats to your Paladin, like Sentinel, basically making you a walking sentry of reaction and opportunity attacks, as well as increasing your constitution by 1. Not to mention the extra charges of spell slots and Lay on Hands. All of this are unlocked for level 1. Level 2 of the mod provides Holy Rebuke, Healing Radiance, Inquisitor's Might, Spiteful Suffering, as well as an extra Channel Oath charge. You also have the option to restore Lay on Hands to its former glory, and also increasing the range of your auras from 3 meters to 15. And finally, you get the improved extra attack from those filthy fighters. Do you feel that the Warlock lacks power and it's a bit underwhelming? Like the class feels like it's limited for some reason. I mean, you practically sold your soul to the devil. You should get your money's worth, am I right? Well, this Warlock mod will take all of those Patreon powers for your destructive needs. The mod modifies your level 1, 2, and 3 of the classes, providing medium shield proficiency flat out at level 1, pack choices, and increases your invocation to 3 from level 2, and an additional invocation on level 3, as well as increasing the total numbers of your spell slots from level 3, 7, and 9. That means that you get a total of 6 spell slots at level 11. You can also include standalones from the mod for additional benefits, like gaining War Magic feat at level 4 and removing the concentration requirement for Hex to finally blast away your enemies to dust. Do you feel that the fighter isn't broken enough? Do you want to let those other filthy classes know their place and understand that you are the pinnacle of power? No other melee DPS class can come close to your greatness. Want to be the master of all fighting styles, charging straight to the battlefield and decimating your enemies, becoming the true pinnacle of power. This Fighter Unleashed will do that. The mod includes an extra fighting style, provides durable charger and sentinel feat as early as level 1 to make you as unstoppable as possible. You can also get the technical discipline savage attacker for more crits and improve critical range depending on your preference. Now you're finally the true power fighter and the envy of all melee classes. Want to become the ultimate master of the arcane arts? To pursue your mastery of all magic and power, unleash the full power of your class and gain the future sight flat out at level 1. Without diving into divinity classes, this mod provides extra spell slot, extra arcane recovery, sculpting spells so you can't hit your allies accidentally, warding flare and expertise to arcana as well as history. You also have the option to get more arcane recovery totaling up to 6 because 2 is apparently not enough, as well as the alert feat. Now the wizard is finally reborn and unleashed. It's time to be the true nature's herald, protecting the All Father and all of the forces of nature, as well as protecting our wonderful world. The Druid Unleashed shall usher wrath and destruction to whatever enemies that is unfortunate enough to get in its way. While nurturing and protecting nature's allies, the mod includes extra spell slots, gaining features such as Warcaster, Elemental Adept of any element that you prefer, War of the Storms, Discipline of Life, Beast Tamer, as well as Nature's Harvest flat out at level 1. You can also include expertise in nature, speaking to animals, and sculpting spells. And finally, for the mod Rogue Unleashed, this mod will make you the real master of all rogues, able to provide any utility to any occasion. No matter the situation or obstacle, we got the right thing for the job. The mod includes additional proficiency and expertise of your choosing, second wind feature for your personal healing, martial adept feat gaining 1 or 3 superiority die, dual wielder feat as early as level 1. You can also acquire proficiency in all bow types and a scimitar, alert feat, and a blind sight for additional tools in your kit. Shout out to the Monk Unleashed. This will unlock your true secrets of key and unleash unrelenting series of attacks upon anyone who is foolish to stand in your way. The mod introduces 2 extra key points. You can also gain the alert feat, blind sight, future sight, as well as the mobile feat. You can also include the Fast and the Furious hands for extra bonus attack, as well as the future sight based from the halfling lock feature. There are also minor standalones that you can get to get additional 2 extra key points, as well as optional feat, the alert feat, blindside feat, the Sorcerer Unleashed. This will make you the real bringer of doom, pure power incarnate, using your sorcerer and sorceress abilities to obliterate your opponents and turn them to dust. From being the pinnacle of all magic classes, this will unleash your full potential and make you an absolute monster. The Sorcerer Unleashed gives us the mod feature, extra spell slots at level 1. You can also gain 1 increased spell critical range, sculpting spells from the invocation tree, as well as some optional feats such as Warcaster and light armor proficiencies. At level 3, you will get additional spell slots and an optional total of 4 metamatic choices of your choosing. And finally, for the Bard Unleashed, fortune favors the Bard, so now you can't hold back of becoming the greatest Bard of all time, being one of the biggest contributions to your team, and become the spirit and the soul of your party. The mod introduces features in level 1 such as an extra spell slot, extra bardic inspiration, gaining dungeon delver feat, and you can also unlock optional feats such as the alert feat, proficiency in medium armor and shield, lay on hands, as well as bardic sense. Alright guys, I'm now going to be showing you how to properly and safely install all of the mods that we use today. And don't forget guys to check out the description below for all of the links of the mods that we are using. Starting off with the Paladin Unleashed, we're just gonna scroll down and check out all of the requirements that are needed for us to properly install the mod. So as you see here, we just need our Baldur's Gate 3 mod manager for us to properly activate this mod. Just a reminder guys, I won't be showing you how to install the Baldur's Gate 3 mod manager. I'll also be linking down below another video that I made so you guys can start your journey in modding for Baldur's Gate 3. Here in the file section, if you notice, there are a lot of minor and standalone files that you can download for your modding journey with the Unleashed mods. So I'll just focus on the multi-class ready so that we don't have any complications. But if ever you want, guys, you can actually copy or download all of the necessary mods that you prefer. For example, you want to add a standalone mod to restore the lay on hands, you can, but I highly advise you start off just doing with the basics. So we just start off with manually downloading the Unleashed mod multi-class ready. So we're just gonna go for download. So as you see here, we're just gonna start downloading our file. Next up is the Warlock Unleashed. We'll just again scroll down and check out what are the requirements for us to properly activate the mod. As you see here, only needs Baldur's Gate 3 mod manager, and now we'll just move into the file section. In the file section, again, there are a lot of files that you may consider. You can actually add whatever you like, standalone, minor mods, but I advise, again, just go with the basic ones. I'll just go with the increased spell slots, ultimate, warlock, hack. For the Fighter Unleashed, checking out the requirements, it's only for the Baldur's Gate 3 mod manager. Moving into files now, and we're just gonna take the most basic one here, which is the Fighter Unleashed MC, which is the multi-class version. Wizard Unleashed, again, checking out the requirements. Baldur's Gate 3 mod manager is okay. We're just gonna jump into the files once again, checking out all of the standalones here and also the Wizard Unleashed. I'll just go with the Wizard Unleashed multi-class ready. Now for the Druid Unleashed, most likely it only requires Baldur's Gate 3 mod manager, which I am correct. We're now moving into the files and downloading what is the necessary file that we need for today. So I'll just go with the Druid Unleashed multi-class ready. And finally for the Rogue Unleashed. Now we will be going to the files and check out what is the latest and what is the mod that we require for today. I opted with the Rogue Unleashed 3, Proficient, Alert, TWF, and Blind Sight. Now we just successfully downloaded all of the necessary files that we are using today. As you see here, guys, we are in our downloads folder, and now we will just start to unzip or extract all of the zip files here. We're just going to highlight every single file that we need, right click on it, show more options, and if ever you guys have the 7-zip ready, I'll also be linking it down below so that you can have an extractor for your zip file. In my case, I'll just extract it to the designated folder. Now we just completed extracting all of the files that we need. We're just going to be jumping into highlighting all of the files that we will be using today. I'll just go and copy this and then open our Baldur's Gate 3 mod manager. If you guys don't have a mod folder for your Baldur's Gate 3 mod manager, I highly advise you just make a new folder. We're just going to move it into our mods folder, and now we're just designate another file so that we can make it as systematic as possible. So I'll just name it class file or class mod. Depending on your preference, you can just name it to whatever you like. For me, I'll just go with class mod. And now we will be pasting all of those files here. So paste. Now we just pasted all of the files that we are using for today. We're just gonna fire up our Baldur's Gate 3 mod manager. Now we just activated our Baldur's Gate 3 mod manager. We're now going to start importing all of the mods that we're using for today. You can just go to File, Import Mod, or Control O depending on your preference, and locate the mod folder that we created. Now we're just opening the mod folder or whatever file that you designated for the mod list. For starters, I'll start with the Paladin Unleashed. So as you see here, we just had the .pak file for the Paladin Unleashed. So now we'll just click it, open, and it will be extracted here in our inactive mod list. And the process repeats itself, guys, and we'll just come in and import all of the mods that we will be using. Alright, now we finally finished importing all of the mods that we'll be using today. We'll just drag, for example, this Wizard Unleashed to the left side of our Baldur's Gate 3 mod manager. So this is the active side, and we will just move all of the mods that we are using for today into the left side. Now as you see here, all of the mods are now in the active mod mod section. And finally guys, please don't forget to activate or export the mod to your game so that all of the implementations for this mods will be activated. So as you see here, I'll be exporting this mods to the games. Just click the export order to the game, exported load order to the file mod settings.lsx. And that's it guys, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the mod video and pick something up that you like. This Unleashed mod is really OP for the good reasons. I hope you guys try it out. Have any questions or clarifications, please comment down below. And don't forget to hit that like button if you guys like this sort of video. It really lets me know that you guys are loving this mod series. Shoutouts for people who subscribe and keep on supporting the channel. Really appreciate you guys and thank you so much. I hope I earn a subscription in the future, but if I earn it today, please don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out a lot. And that's it for me. I hope to see you soon on the next MasterBok show. Peace out. Bye guys.